My favorite historical black figure would be Madam C.J. Walker. She was the first African-American self-made millionaire, and I feel like that's very inspiring for little kids as well as myself, that you could be anything you want to be, no matter your race or ethnicity, where you come from, or anything else.
My favorite black historical figure is Rosa Parks for a number of reasons, mainly because she kind of was the first person to step out on a ledge and kind of just paved the way for everything that was going to go on with the civil rights movement. And I just love the fact that she was a woman, a black woman that stood up for what she believed in, and she didn't kind of surrender under pressure.
And my favorite black historical figure is Martin Luther King Jr. because of his determination and leadership throughout the civil rights movement.
My favorite historical black figure is Rosa Parks. She was able to encourage the civil rights movement and show that women can also make a change in the world.
One of my favorite historical black figures in our history would have to be Frederick Douglass, because even the reason why we celebrate Black History Month is a big part and due to Frederick Douglass. Just what he endured, and reading his book when I was young on him actually, being oppressed and as a black man, but still persevering, still educating himself, and still advocating for people that look like him. That's something that I admire, and that's something that in my lifetime I want to help people that are underprivileged, that are not treated right, and that's how we all should do. We all should model ourselves after great people like Frederick Douglass.
This Black History Month, I'd love to celebrate Chinua Achebe. He was a Nigerian author, poet, professor, writer, and critic, who wrote one of my personal favorite novels, No Longer at Ease, which was not only a bestseller in many African nations, but all over the world.
My favorite black historical figure is Malcolm X. For me, he's my favorite historical figure because he brought the black community together and showed them that we don't have to sit down and take oppression, that we have the right to fight back, and that the way we're being treated is not right. And then to go on off of that, he also inspired other black figures that made a huge push with our movement and getting our rights, such as Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King. So without him, I feel like a lot of those strides that we made would never have happened.
My black history person is Pele. So he's the greatest football player in the world. And in Brazil, we consider him a lot. And as we are a country for soccer, we learn a lot of things about him, and he's my inspiration.
My favorite black historical figure is Rosa Parks. The reason I chose Rosa Parks was because she stood up for something that was not right, and I believe that is powerful.
I think personally for me, Lupita Nyong'o has been the person who has been motivational, inspirational for me. For those who don't know, she's a Kenyan just like I am, and I think she showed us back home that it is possible, it doesn't matter where you're from. And I think personally, since she has given our country a good name in the acting industry, I also hope that one day I can go and give our country a good name in the football industry. Thank you.